It's really, really hard. You know, you would give anything just to be in there doing it yourself instead, you know? It's way harder to corner your friend than it is to actually fight.
Interesting. All right, here we go.
Unless you don't care about your friend.
Well, let's hope you do. All right, here we go.
Fighters for bout number 9. Out of the blue corner, Tyler Berg. And your fighter out of the red corner, John OBrien.
John OBrien, high school wrestler in the Kansas City metro area. Tyler Berg, in previous fights, have showed good stand-up, so it almost looks like it could be a wrestler versus striker, but we shall see. Big strikes landed by John, and a kick.
Right to work.
Takedown attempt here by Tyler Berg.
These guys are grappling here on the cage, exchanging knees a little bit.
All right, now John putting Tyler's back up against the cage and looking for some ground and pound and looking for a double leg takedown. Really working hard for this takedown. Andy gets it.
John OBrien locks his legs up right here. It's going to make it really tough for Tyler Berg to get back to his feet. So until he can free his legs, he's not going to be able to use his hips against the cage to stand back up. Until OBrien frees his head or Berg lets go, we're going to be kind of in a stalemate position here.
In your opinion, when they get into this stalemate position, is this justify of a stand-up, or do you allow them to continue to fight?
Well, it looks like OBrien he works his head out. In that position, you got to kind of let him work. OBrien worked really hard to get to that position, so you got to let him keep it if you can. He's doing a good job of working Tyler Berg's back off the cage so that he can't use it to stand up. You see that's just that slight turn so he can't keep his head on the cage, which forces him flat.
John still establishing his position here on the ground. Not a ton of action, but as you mentioned, he is working for a position, and he should be allowed to stay in it.
They're definitely working. I don't imagine that Mike England's gonna step in here. They're both trying to advance their positions. But if this action slows down at all, Mike England will step in.
Tyler Berg really not keeping a closed guard as he kind of goes from a closed guard to an open guard, looking to move in different positions. Now he has a butterfly guard here.
Well, that's what's keeping OBrien from being able to posture up and really rain down some big punches. Tyler Berg's been really active on the bottom, so that's partially what's keeping him safe. He's not letting John OBrien get his posture and rain free punches.
Well, that is the 10-second warning. We might be seeing a second round here tonight at Kansas City Fighting Alliance. John trying not to have that happen as he goes for some type of takedown, but the round is over. Now we're going to go into our second round, the first of the night.
Well, I don't know what to do now.
I don't either. What should we say?
What do I do with my hands? I don't know what to do. Round 2, we didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about what we do now.
Yeah, this is now where we just kind of...
No, but anyways, I think that John OBrien won that round. Tyler Berg impressed me, though. He was really, really active. And even there at the end when there was that scramble, he was able to win the scramble and ended the round on top. I don't think that was enough to win the round. But so far, it's a really, really competitive fight. Neither guy looks too overly tired. They both look in good condition. But in my opinion, I think it's John OBrien 1-0.
What would you be telling Tyler Berg as we go into the second round here?
You know, it's hard to say. We didn't get to see a whole lot of striking, so it's hard to say keep it on your feet. You know, they know him better than I do, so in this situation, which is rare, I don't know what I would say.
All right, we start round 2. Big kick thrown by John. John, another big kick. Another impressive thing is he's keeping pressure with a lot of hand movement as well. Huge kick by John.
He's hurt. What composure by Tyler Berg to get the clinch. He may lose the takedown battle here, but he's not getting punched. He's not taking damage to the head, and he's allowing himself time to recover. I was just getting ready to say, John OBrien looks to be the more comfortable fighter here, at least on their feet. Looks like Tyler Berg is cut. I can't tell if it's on the bridge of his nose or where it's coming from.
John OBrien working for a double leg takedown as he did in round 1.
John OBrien's corner, James Krause, is calling for him to separate, but it looks like he didn't want to give up on that takedown, and he does get it.
As you mentioned, it does look like Tyler is bleeding from the face. Can't really tell if that's from the nose or maybe a cut on the forehead. John OBrien looks to be caught in a guillotine. I don't know if this is going to end the fight, but he is stuck in a position that's not the best.
He is stuck. It doesn't seem like he's has any of his air cut off yet. I can see his eyes, and it does look like he's breathing. Looks like he's fighting the hands here. John's doing a good job, and he gets free. Now, how much energy did Tyler Berg burn there?
Very true, and now we're going to see if John OBrien can make him pay with some ground and pound or if he's going to try to advance his position.
Both guys' actions seem to slow just a little bit.
1 minute left in the round, round 2 of a scheduled 3-round fight.
And Mike Ingles stands him up. Like I said, if the action slowed at all, he was going to stand him up. That's one thing Mike Ingles is known for. He's not going to let you stay and hang out.
All right, here we go. John OBrien again with pressure, and again another big kick thrown. Getting to the clinch position up against the cage, right in front of us here. Good knee landed by John OBrien. A flurry of punches by John and a kick to end that combination.
Tyler Berg looks so uncomfortable on his feet. In the throw. And he ends up on top.
Now we get to see Tyler Berg in what his ground and pound or top position could look like against John OBrien. 20 seconds left in round number 2.
Looks like O'Brien's trying to use his foot to circle off the cage. Tyler Berg looks pretty content to end the round right here on top.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we go into round number 3.
We didn't talk about this either.
Yeah,
we didn't talk about round 3.
We do not know what we are doing right now.
What a great fight.
Very competitive, very evenly matched. After 2 rounds, who would you give this nod to as far as that second round?
I think John OBrien is up 2-0. I think Tyler Berg needs a finish here to win this fight. He looks to be exhausted right now, and I'm not sure that if that big head kick took it out of him, but unbelievable that he survived that round. That was a huge head kick. He wobbled his legs. He had the intelligence to clinch, slow down John OBrien a little bit, and get his wits about him.
And we'll see if he can build on a little bit of confidence ending the round on top, see if that's something that helps him as we go into round 3.
If I was Tyler Berg's corner, I would be saying you need to get to the takedown and work on the ground because he looks way too uncomfortable on his feet to stand in front of John OBrien any longer.
All right, here we go, the start of round 3. Again, early pressure by John and kicks. A kick now thrown by Tyler. They get into a clinch position. A huge punch landed by Tyler Berg.
I can't tell if John OBrien is hurt. He was definitely wobbled a little bit. If Tyler Berg wants to win this fight, he's got to get his back off the cage.
And rinse and repeat. Here we go, seeing John OBrien work for another double leg takedown. He's had success in all previous rounds. It looks like he might get this in round number 3. And he does.
And he gets it away from the cage, which is going to make it really tough for Tyler Berg to get back to his feet.
Tyler supporters behind us cheering him on, hoping that he can come back and get a victory here in the 3rd round. John O'Brien gets his head out and looks to establish his dominant position.
If I was Tyler Berg, I would be trying to hang on and control the posture and wait for Mike England to stand the fight back up and try to go for a home run again. He's got to get back to his feet if he wants to win this fight. He's got the closed guard here now. If he can control the posture and slow the punches down, I think Mike England will stand him up.
Minute 30 left in the round. Third round here at KCFA.
If I'm John O'Brien, I need to pass here. He needs to pass if he wants to continue to work on the ground.
John O'Brien smothering Tyler here as we come to 1 minute in the third and final round. All right, less than a minute, and here's Mike England standing him up. We'll see if Tyler can throw a home run or if maybe John can land one of those patented kicks he's been successful with. Big kick, knee to the body, and John throws another head kick, and here's Tyler coming right back at him.
John goes to the knees and ties him back up.
John O'Brien definitely looking to be the fresher of the two fighters and now looks for another double leg up against the cage. We got 10 seconds left here in the third and final round.
It looks like this is how we're going to end right here.
All right, that is the end of the fight. We go
What
to
a great fight.
That was a fantastic fight. Tyler definitely going for broke there in the third round, landing a huge punch. But I would say the story of the fight was the double legs and kicks from John O'Brien.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that that's a 3-0 sweep for John O'Brien, but that doesn't show how good of a fight it was. This is a great fight.
Great amateur fight here at Kansas City Fighting Alliance 28. Again, I am Thomas McCullough, joined by UFC light heavyweight Anthony.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about that fight? Judge Henry Gary scores the bout 30-27. Judge Brett Miller scores the bout 30-27. And Judge Kevin Champion scores the bout 30-27.